Hello, welcome to How To with Kate. My name is Kate Fryer and I am the owner of Bead Just Sew, which is a local bead store in upstate New York. Today I'm going to show you how to make bookmarks just in time for the gift giving season. These make great gifts for just about anybody in your life, particularly those people who don't wear jewelry. They're a super easy project. It doesn't take very long to make, and they're great for kids to make too, or to give as a gift for kids, because who doesn't want to encourage reading, right? So let me show you a finished project. We have a little shepherd's hook, and then we have a strand of beads hanging down. And let me put that in a book so you can actually see how it works. Let's see. So here we are. The shepherd's hook just pops right in between the pages, and it's flat, so it stays right in there. And then the beads hang down the spine. So like I said, these are a super easy project, and you don't need very much to complete them. I have kits actually assembled with everything you need, beads and materials, to make 2 bookmarks. The kits are listed on the website, and there is a link to them in the comments section. I will also link everything we're going to use today. Should you not want to buy the kits and you just need, a piece here or there to complete them, we have them. These are also a great project to use up all your extra little bits and pieces, leftover beads you've got. Go crazy, be eclectic, go pattern free, and use all those those extras up. Why not? All right, so let's get started. Tools and things that we're gonna need. I recommend a bead board or a bead mat to work on. A bead board is nice because you can lay out your pattern before you get started. I prefer doing videos on a bead mat, and that's just kind of what I've gotten used to beading on, so there's that. We are going to need a pair of flat nose pliers, meaning they are flat on the inside. We are going to need wire cutters like this to snip. We're going to need crimps, wire, which is the 0.014 soft flex, so 0.014 diameter. It's the fine soft flex. So like I said, small crimps, the wire, the bookmarks, and beads. So the kits, I am including 2 charms, spacers, size 8 seed beads, and 6mm fire polish beads. So in a variety of color options and charm options as well. So I'm going to turn my camera and we'll get started. My setup is a little wiggly. Please bear with me. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I have this one completed. I'm going to lay it here so you can see it. And you can see I have one strung up and ready to go. And if you purchase a kit, it will come, like I said, with enough to make 2. So it will have 2 bookmarks, and then the wires will be attached at the top and ready to go. But I'm going to show you right now, should you buy all the pieces individually, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I have my piece of wire. Each piece is 9 inches long. Which I find, sufficient. You could certainly make it longer. And then you can always make them shorter. Say you wanted a short bookmark, you can just, stop stringing here and go from there. So what I'm going to do is put on a little teeny tiny crimp here. When I sell these on the website, they're the small crimps. So a small crimp, and then we're going to put the wire through the hole on the bookmark. We're going to loop it over, put it back through the crimp. We're going to take our flat pliers. Whoops, maybe. Holding this is a little precarious. It takes some practice, and that is why when I sell the kits, they are already attached there. So what I'm going to do is just take my flat nose pliers, grab that, and squeeze straight down like that. So now that we have that crimped, we are going to trim off this little extra piece here. Now, if you buy a kit, this is the one thing I didn't do. I didn't trim this off. So you're going to take either a piece of scissors or some wire cutters. We're going to take the flush side of our cutter, so the back side. You're going to grab that little tail, and you want to go all the way right up to that crimp and snip it right off. There we go. Easy peasy. Now, if you have never done any crimping before, I have a whole video on how to crimp. It's called Basic Crimping, I believe, and it goes over everything you need to know. I will say that if when you're crimping this, if the crimp slips within your pliers or you hear a clicking sound, which if either of those happens, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when it does. You want to take that crimp off, throw it out, and start with a fresh one. And your kit will include several extra crimps because they are tiny and sometimes they fling away on you. And also sometimes they do, get compromised and you have to start over. So that one is crimped and ready to go. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to move on to this one that I have already strung all of my beads onto and I'm ready to go. And this little thing at the end is called a bead stopper, and it's really handy. So if I need to take a break, I can just put my little bead stopper on the end, and then my beads are secure. It can't possibly come off. So I squeeze the little ears here and pop it right off the wire. And now we will put on one of our small crimps. We will string on our charm. We're going to turn the wire around and go back through the crimp here. We can pull this wire, and I like to hold onto the charm and pull the wire so that the beads get nice and taut. I like to leave a little bit of slack. Again, I talk about this in the basic crimping video, and then I'm going to just hold that nice and tight. I'm going to again take my flat nose pliers. I'm going to grab the crimp and I'm going to squeeze straight down, just like that. And again, we'll use our snips and we'll cut off this tail, flush edge of the plier right up to the crimp, snips right off. I just want to take a moment and point out that my crimps, there is a small space. The loop is big enough so that the crimp and the bookmark, and then down here, the crimp and the charm are not right up against each other. If you put your crimp right next to either your charm or your bookmark, what's going to happen is every time that wire moves, it's going to rub like this, and it's going to wear through your wire. Now, the wire that I've used, the Soft Flex, is very, very strong, and it does have a nylon coating on there, and it's pretty well protected. However, every time you move this, it's going to rub, and so it's just not going to last as long as it should, and we don't want to put extra stress on there. So anyways, here we are. We have 2 completed bookmarks. And then, I don't know if you can see this, but there are lots of extra beads and my whole tube isn't even empty. So there will be lots and lots of beads in your kit to make 2 bookmarks. And there we are. So super easy project. And let's see, I'm going to link to everything you need for this project down below, and I will I'll put links to all the tools, all the materials we use, and of course to the kits. So if you have any questions, make sure you comment below, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and most importantly, happy beading. Thanks for watching.